Well, Chelsea have agreed a deal with Borussia Dortmund to sign Jamie Gittens. Chelsea had been in talks for quite a while. He's a player they've been monitoring very, very closely. We know that they will sign at least one wide player this summer, and Jamie Gittens was their priority target. Now, earlier this month, we had that mini transfer window. During that mini transfer window, Chelsea did make a bid worth around £42 million for Gittens. That bid was rejected by Borussia Dortmund, and the two clubs weren't able to agree a deal before the first deadline day of the summer on June the 10th. After that deadline, both clubs, of course, flew to the US here to play in the Club World Cup, and talks have continued over the past couple of weeks. The really important thing about this deal is that Jamie Gittens wants to move to Chelsea. He has set his heart on moving to Chelsea, and he made that clear to Borussia Dortmund. I think there are good relations between Chelsea and Dortmund. That's why a deal has been agreed. We told you yesterday.
£42 million including add-ons, which realistically I think is pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. Of course, personal terms was agreed age ago. It's going to be another one of these 7-year contracts. Medical and contract signing after the Club World Cup. Of course, he's already played for Dortmund at the Club World Cup, so even if he did join us now, he wouldn't be allowed to play for us anyway. 42 million with the add-ons included. I mean, it's probably only about 35 to 40 before the add-ons. It's a really, really good signing for a very elite, young, English, talented touchline winger who likes to take his man on, is very good with his feet, very quick with his feet, certainly improved his finishing in the last couple of years. This is a very, very elite signing and solves a problem that Chelsea have had with no real left winger, constantly having to play Neto or Madueke out of position. Of course, we've not retained a hold of Sancho. Mudryk looks like he's going to be gone forever. So this is a fantastic signing. Coming off the back of his best season so far last season, 12 goals, 3 assists, and he was absolutely electric in the Bundesliga. The start of the season, he was absolutely on fire. When they changed the manager and changed the system, he did sort of drop off a bit because the system didn't really suit how he was playing. But how Maresca plays with wingers that he likes to get at your man, stay wide, use the width. This is exactly what Gittens is good for. Realistically, it's a very good, very promising signing. Very happy with this one, and I can't wait to see him playing at Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea have officially secured their second signing of the season. Jamie Gittens to Chelsea is all done, and he is on his way to Stamford Bridge. I called it earlier on today. Jamie Gittens, here we go, is going to land in the next 24 hours, and it came early. I was mid-drive and I saw the notification. Here we go, Jamie Gittens to Chelsea. So I thought, let me make this video. Jamie Gittens is now Chelsea's first left winger signing. He's the only left winger we have at the moment, so it was a crucial signing. It's all done. The medical will be tonight. Gittens is finally here after long negotiations. This was supposed to be done before the Club World Cup, but now he'll be joining for the new season. He won't be able to join in the Club World Cup, but finally we have a left winger. And the fee is thought to be around 55 million, including add-ons. I don't know what the base fee is. It's a little bit expensive, but if he bangs, no one's going to be talking about the fee. And add-ons, I mean, it's a win-win. If the add-ons are achieved, it means Chelsea have won trophies. It's a win-win for all parties. Gittens to Chelsea will be done now for 55 million. Now, a bit on the player. One thing that we can say about Jamie Gittens is he's exciting to watch. He's one of the best at ball carrying, dribbling, taking on his man, and he's got an eye for a goal. We don't have any right-footed left wingers, so he was needed so badly. Obviously, Jadon Sancho left, and he's got that pace. That Jadon Sancho had no pace whatsoever, so it was tough for him to beat his man, etc. Jamie Gittens has that electric pace, and that eye for goal is needed on that left-hand side. Hopefully, he develops into one of the best wingers in the world at Chelsea.
But going back to the Gittens thing, if he is going to Chelsea for what is effectively 55 million quid, there's no way he's worth more than Garnacho. Gittens at Dortmund has done a reasonable job, but Garnacho's last 2 years have been in the Premier League. Like, he's worth the same at least. Why are we not getting the same? They're the same age. Why are we not going to get what Dortmund have got for Gittens? That's a valid conversation. No hate, no sensationalism. Why is it that Gittens is going to go for more money than Garnacho when Garnacho's done it for 2 years in a better league? And the answer is because we're Manchester United, and some people really struggle with that, but we're shit at selling. Dortmund are very, very good at selling. Very, very good at selling. I mean, bloody hell, we gave them 75 million for Sancho. It has to just come down to the fact that it comes down to an inability to sell. We're just very, very bad at it. But nobody can tell me that Gittens is worth more than Garnacho. You can tell me they're worth the same. You could tell me Garnacho's worth more, but he isn't worth less.
Finally, Jamie Gittens to Chelsea. Here it is. After a long battle between Chelsea and Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea was finally able to meet Borussia Dortmund's demand. And right now, the club has said yes on club levels. And Chelsea has finalized things with Borussia Dortmund. And now, Jamie Gittens to Chelsea. Here it is. Remember, Jamie Gittens has long said yes to Chelsea. He only wanted to play in the English Premiership. He wanted to come back to England. And the only club he wanted to entertain is Chelsea. Jamie Bernard Gittens said, I only want to play for Chelsea. And right now, Chelsea it is. Chelsea he got. And everything perfected between clubs and everything already perfected between players. The beautiful left winger is coming to Chelsea. And with what I have heard right now, he is definitely going to undergo his medicals tonight, and after that he will quickly be unveiled a new Chelsea player. And remember, the club, Borussia Dortmund, are ready to let him leave the camp in the club World Cup. Remember, everything finalized in United States, and Jamie he will be allowed to go for medicals, join Chelsea, and after that he will be unveiled again a new Chelsea player. And the most important part is that it is a 7 years contract to the summer of 2032. Everything agreed. Jamie Gittens to Chelsea, our new player, our new signing, and 100% he is going to excel at the biggest club in London. This is a beautiful one. Enzo Maresca prioritizer the player, and right now he is coming to us. He is effectively going to function from the left side. Remember, Jamie Gittens is one player that can effectively give you different position, and right now he is finally ours. Jamie Gittens was patient. He wanted Chelsea. He never entertained any other club, despite the fact that Bayern Munich came to the deal, but the player said, I will not play for any other club but Chelsea. Better offer came in, but Jamie Gittens said, I only want to play for Chelsea. And finally, Chelsea was able to meet up the demand demanded by Borussia Dortmund, and now it is here it is for Jamie Gittens. Finally, he is coming home. Remember, I reported days back that is definitely going to be a done deal. Medicals tonight. After that, Jamie is coming home. What is your thoughts on this signing? Still with Borussia Dortmund, let me divert a little bit. Borussia Dortmund are now working around the clock to make sure that they keep Carlos Chukwuemeka on permanent basis. They are trying to see if they can keep Carlos Chukwuemeka on permanent basis. And Chelsea is also looking at that. Here it is for Jamie Gittens to Chelsea. What is your thought on this one? I know everybody wanted this signing. Everybody waited for this signing. Now we officially got Jamie Gittens. I don't you. What is your thought on this deal? Let me hear from you. Here it is, Jamie Gittens to Chelsea.
But going back to the Gittens thing, if he is going to Chelsea for what is effectively 55 million quid, there's no way he's worth more than Garnacho. Gittens at Dortmund has done a reasonable job, but Garnacho's last 2 years have been in the Premier League. Like, he's worth the same at least. Why are we not getting the same? They're the same age. Why are we not going to get what Dortmund have got for Gittens? That's a valid conversation. No hate, no sensationalism. Why is it that Gittens is going to go for more money than Garnacho when Garnacho's done it for 2 years in a better league? And the answer is because we're Manchester United, and some people really struggle with that, but we're shit at selling. Dortmund are very, very good at selling. Very, very good at selling. I mean, bloody hell, we gave them 75 million for Sancho. It has to just come down to the fact that it comes down to an inability to sell. We're just very, very bad at it. But nobody can tell me that Gittens is worth more than Garnacho. You can tell me they're worth the same. You could tell me Garnacho's worth more, but he isn't worth less.